In this episode, we talk about the company that brought Banksy to VeVe and how exactly they're able to do it. So for the last 13 years, this company's been systematically securing the rights to the world's most famous graffiti in support of global fan culture. They know that 99.9% of real graffiti fans can't afford the astronomical prices of prestigious auction houses. And so today we're talking about a company called Brandalized, who in order to solve this, has partnered with the world's finest brands and manufacturers to give you your own affordable graffiti collectibles. Their motto is by the fans, for the fans. Now, in a similar way to what 𝐂𝐆𝐃 does with Bridgman Images to produce their collectibles, Brandalized offers a library of licensed imagery that companies they partner with can use to create their own products. Now, they do offer different variations of the same artwork to allow these companies to actually use it on different types of products. And so the first one they offer is isolated artworks, or just a fancy way of saying they have transparent backgrounds. The next type of image they offer is scalable vector files. Maybe you need to scale the image up to cover an entire building, and these files are also great for clothing, embroidered products, things like that. The last file type they offer is alternative versions and custom edits. They say your buyers may not wish to use an artwork that features a weapon, and so you can edit parts of the image out without spoiling the overall aesthetic. Now, this is pretty much just a white label service. They have a section on their website that breaks down how exactly the licensing works. So step one is you take a look at some of the example products that they have. Then you get access to their image collection. So once you get access, you can pretty much browse and choose whatever images you want to use on your products. Based on what images you choose, they're going to have certain terms and conditions. These are going to include usage type, quantity, territory, so where you're actually allowed to use this stuff, and the term, so for how long. And then once you've signed the contract, you can just go and create. Companies will have to get approval for whatever products they create, but they will still have access to the full catalog, which means they can extend their range at any time by just signing a licensing deal for other images. Now, everything on their website keeps referencing images, which of course are 2D, so I am curious if the team had to create a 3D version from the 2D image, or if Brandalized just gave them a 3D file. But the reason I bring this up is because I remember David talking about how they did this with Steamboat Willie. And that's part of the reason why he likes the piece so much, is because they took a 2D animated character and created a 3D version of him. I'd love to know if you guys did the same thing here.
Every country treasure hunt the same. Hearts racing for that ultimate game. From figurines to antique clocks that chime, our passions across borders intertwine.
Now, we covered how licensing works, but that's with the companies that work with Brandalized, not the artists responsible for the images they hold. And when I dive deeper into this, I started to get some mixed information. One article says this: Brandalized works directly with artists, their estates, or authorized representatives to obtain the necessary licenses to reproduce their work. This ensures that the reproductions are legal and that the artists are compensated for their work. But then I come across this article, where Banksy's going after Guest and Brandalized for them advertising his art in front of their shop. In fact, he actually put a tweet out encouraging people to go and shoplift at the store. And I know Pest Control is the only official body that actually authenticates and handles his work. And when I did research on them to try and find a relationship between, Pest Control and Brandalized, I couldn't find anything. I should point out, however, that Brandalized is not the only one who sells these statues. Metacom, I think, has some as well. Vagabond Games, which is actually David's shop over in New Zealand, they sell the Banksy pieces and have for a while. So that's encouraging to see, because David's probably already gone down this rabbit hole before. But all in all, just a quick summary here. Brandalized aims to bring street art into homes and offices by offering affordable, high-quality reproductions of iconic graffiti. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what Banksy piece would you like to see on VeVe in the future? For me, it's the girl with the heart-shaped balloon that's flying away. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed. That was more info about Brandalized and how their whole operation works. Now, Brandalized actually isn't a new partnership with VeVe. It was announced back in Anaheim, California, when the VeVeverse was officially unveiled. And so it's kind of hard to keep up with every brand on VeVe. But if there's any other brands you guys want me to go more in depth on, let me know in the comment section down below. But as always, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see in a future episode. And as for our next, I will catch you then.